Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
South Korea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Interesting ball. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's onside. Messi is onto this. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this one is fairly easy for me. It's got to be Xavi. He's been there and done it all. One of the best passers the game has ever seen. A master of his trade, and always, always a great watch.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Iniesta. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Vieira. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. Drogba, there he goes, motoring forward. Mbappe. the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Still goalless at the moment. Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Drogba! Goal! Republic of Korea! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
South Korea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vieira. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Iniesta.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nicely aimed pass. Ronaldinho. Iniesta.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Xavi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Pull it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
South Korea can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ernest. And here's the chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary. And they've got a throw.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
South Korea head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
South Korea definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And it's Xavi. That's Vieira. Messi. Oh, he's been flattened there. Now the finish! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi ready to... Messi! Barcelona have their second corner now. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Araujo getting this one clear. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Maradona, back into the middle. He's in here! Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, that's nice. There's the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Played back in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
South Korea are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Pull it. Well, that is one way to stop him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Back into the middle. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That looks a good ball through. Goalkeeper's ball. Ronaldinho. Maradona promptly onto that, and that is that. Maldini. Yamal. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Messi. Played back in. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Substitution for South Korea.
So, third corner of the game.
Pernis. Number 5, Maradona. Number 22.
That should get the job done.
Bullet. Number 21.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, what has happened here?
Number 19, Neymar. Number
Yeah.
16,
And it's played forward.
Number 11, Messi.
Bellingham.
Number 18,
Messi.
Jan Number 13,
Vigo could try cutting inside here.
Substitution
Not pretty,
in
but it
progress.
gets the job done. So their fourth quarter of the game. Thuram gets it away. Bellingham.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and...
Has a go! They've scored! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pull it. That's good play. It's Bellingham. Vieira. And here's Drogba. Cleared without complication. And they're quick to get it back. To Messi. And here's Drogba. Played out wide. Figo. And he's managed to get free.
That's good defensive concentration.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Messi! Oh, crossbar! Rijkaard struck first time. Lacking in accuracy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it does end all square, inspiration, perspiration both on show. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football... It's Vieri! Oh, they could be caught out here. Has a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Platini. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. Mbappe. And here's Vieri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Vieri, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Platini. Decent hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Messi. He's having a go! Bellingham is there, and he can get that clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No way through. Great ball if he can get there. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb...
Oh, shooting chance! This is their second corner of the game. Rudiger is there to clear. South Korea are looking to go forward now. He's away! Rummenigge. Messi. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's a sharp pass. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. Cantona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cantona is wide and looking to get onto this. And that interception was... And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance! It's a loose ball. South Korea with another corner. Corner number 2 then. expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Maradona. Rijkaard. Vieri. Platini. He's through, now is he in? He's got the shot away! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Madrid had the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Goes to finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Messi. And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Madrid have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. It's gone for a throw-in. Zanetti. Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi! And he's gone looking for safety. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, nice touch. There's the whistle for half-time. South Korea head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
Second period then underway.
El dorsal 21. Cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Messi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rijkaard. Nice interception, well timed. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi. Cruyff. Vieri. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
South Korea finding their passes. South Korea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Bellingham. Zanetti cuts it out. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Some really good ball movement. Beckenbauer. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cantona looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Mbappe. Vieri. It's Vieri! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Madrid get their fourth corner.
La asistencia a este partido
That's no
asciende a su
fluke, it's what he was there for.
32.6
That's
espectadores.
really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
No way through, so back it comes.
South Korea showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. South Korea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
South Korea may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Great hit! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Schmeichel sends that a long way. Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. 75 minutes played. Rummenigge. Lahm. Cross goes in there. Climbs up big. No, not the best of headers.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Stood up well to him there. Vieri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. And here's Neymar. 5 minutes left on the clock. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he won't reach that. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rummenigge. Rummenigge!
3 minutos de descuento.
Vieri. It's Cruyff. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vieri. Thuram. Koller is onto it in a flash. And that does look rather painful. And that will be it. South Korea pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Vieira spots it and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Tomiyasu deals with that comfortably. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the pass is intercepted. That is good alertness.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Some really good ball movement. And here's Cantona. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham. That's an excellent interception. Bullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Drogba is onto it in a flash. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Eto'o.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run.
South Korea have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Hazard. Rijkaard can get it clear. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That's a little off target. Bellingham going full steam ahead down the left flank. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge looking to run onto it. Pass is just off target. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he finish? 15 minutes till half-time. And it's gone back to the keeper. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Passes short and sharp. Walker gets good distance on it. And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line. Caught offside that time. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bellingham, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. And it's Maradona. Vieira. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Eto'o. Eto'o! Marvellous goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking there.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to...
He's had a hit! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
South Korea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cantona. Now it's Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Sané. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Spread out to the left. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. St Johnstone are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Passing nice and neat. Looking for the runner. And he's got his... And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Lahm being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience.
Big header! Goal! Republic of Korea! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
South Korea clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Big chance! Roberto Baggio. And it's Lahm. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Araujo cuts out the pass. Vieira. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
St Johnstone really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No, that's been intercepted. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Collier, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram gets over and intercepts.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Pass somewhat off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Gullit. Coming on the field.
Can he get onto this?
Number 21, Bellingham.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Baggio. Cannavaro makes the interception. Rummenigge. Vieira. Sané. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, important interception.
South Korea certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And Sané! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. Rummenigge. That's tidy. And through to the goalkeeper. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Sané. Collier. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. Bellingham. And it's Messi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players.